This is the simple project tutorial for using the Cricut Maker in the Digital Learning Lab. Once you make your account for your Cricut design space, you will see this screen. In the upper right-hand corner, click on the green button that says New Project. Before we begin making anything in the design space, make sure that we have the right Cricut device selected. Right beside where you clicked the button, there should be a name. It may say Maker, it may say something else. Click it and make sure that Cricut Maker is selected. For this simple project, we are going to make a stencil of a vinyl sticker that can go anywhere, whether it's on a mug, the back of your computer, on a desk, a window, wherever you want it to go. We're going to use 3 tools in the design space for this sticker. One is the Images tool, Text, and Shapes. I'm going to make my sticker for my dog, Simon. You could make it for whatever you want, but as long as you use the 3 tools for this project, you'll be good to go. I'm first going to go to Images on the left-hand side. Again, this is for my dog, Simon, so I'm going to search for images that are related to dogs. Now, what you will note is that you will see some with the A icon. That means those are paid. If you want to filter by free, go to the left-hand side and click free. Note that there are limited options. With your own account, you can purchase these stencils, or you can find some that are on the internet for free and import them your own. I'm going to click this one. Once you select the stencil that you want, you go to the lower right-hand corner and click Add to Canvas. From there, you can resize, adjust, change the color, or arrange. I'm going to change this to white, so this will be easier to see in the end. Next, I'm going to add some text. When you click on text, a text box will appear. My dog's name is Simon. You can click away, and then I will be able to move the text. I'm going to change this to white as well. I'm also going to change the font. As noted with the images, you will see some that have the icon here that you will have to pay for. Of course, you can find any free text that's here and change it. From there, you can resize it so that it fits. The last thing that I'm going to do is add a shape. Again, there are free shapes up at the top and then paid versions of shapes that are at the bottom. I'm going to use this shape to go around my text. Note when you make this shape, it stays in this aspect ratio until you click the unlock button, and then you can freeform it how you want to. I'm going to put it right over my text. I'm going to start changing everything to white. I'm also going to show you another feature with the shape selected. You can go to offset and it will make a copy of your shape, whether you want it on the outside of the shape or on the inside of the shape. Do a small one on the outside, click apply, change it. And then you see that I have 2 shapes. What you'll note is that Simon was covered up. If you want to be able to see that, you will have to reorder shapes. So I'm going to right click on Simon and I'm going to send to front. Now I can put this over top of my boxes. What I'm going to do is then align these all horizontally, and then I'm going to resize. I'm going to make sure that this fits within a 4x6 space before I move on to the last step. Once you have your design finished, a good practice is to highlight everything that you have, go to the right-hand side and click Attach. That's going to put it all on one level before you go to the Make It button. When you're done with that, click the upper right hand button that says Make It. And then it's going to bring you to the space where you were going to put your material on your mat. From here, you can move it around, but the main thing that you want to note is on the left-hand side where it says material size, be sure you select the appropriate material that you're going to use. I'm going to use a 6x6 piece of vinyl. When you click that, it will show you that space on the mat. You can reposition it wherever you want to as long as it fits within the red box. That's kind of like a safety guide for when the Cricut works. When I have it where I want it, I can click continue. Make sure that the Cricut machine is on. Up at the top, it will identify the maker in the digital learning lab, and then it will go through the steps to make the Cricut work. It's going to ask you for your base material. For this project, we are using a vinyl sticker. Click on vinyl. It will go to step two, and it will state what you need to do. No clamp required. It's asking you for the fine point blade, and then it's going to ask you to load the mat. This is where we will see you in part 2 of the video, where we talk about attaching materials to the mat and using the Cricut machine.